morning, guys. How are you guys doing? I had a discussion with one of my subscribers yesterday on live stream where he was, commented. He commented that what we need in Africa is, engaging in trade, and that got my attention. So I had the need to come on this video to make a certain, to put it out there. I'm from Igbo. I'm an Igbo man by race, and we have a culture. One of the reasons why Igbo people are the most business-minded people in Africa is because we have what we call apprenticeship. Apprenticeship, in my language, we call it Eba boy. These apprenticeship have helped a lot of families in the Igbo land, and that is one of the reasons why it would be very difficult for you to find a family in Igbo land that is as poor that cannot even afford 3 square meals. So this Igbo boy have helped Igbo people a lot, and everybody knows that. So this Igbo boy, this apprenticeship is when a man is doing very well in the town, he's doing well in his business. What he do is to come back to his to his kindred and look for a young boy that he can trust to take to the town to learn the same trade with him. And then when he adopt the boy and take the guy to the town, he will teach the boy how to do that business, how to buy, how to sell. And this guy will serve him for at least the period of 5, 6, 7 years, depending on the time that has been negotiated with the family of the boy. And after that period, what his boss will do is the boss will settle him by renting a shop for him, stock up the shop with goods, and then give him capital to start up, and as well rent a house for him where he will be staying to be going to the market. That means you have done everything that you need to do for him to start a life. So if the guy is intelligent enough, he will definitely pick up from there. So this is one of the reasons why Igbo race is one of the richest tribe in Nigeria, if not in Africa. That is one of the reasons why Igbo tribe, we are business-minded people. This is one of the reasons why Igbo people cannot do any other thing apart from doing business. It's just recently that people started going to school and looking for white-collar job. What Igbo man is known for is business. We do business and we are good in business. We have business mindset. So this is one of the best way in Igbo land that we use to create avenue for wealth and success in Igbo land. And after when the guy is done and he started doing well in his own business as well, he will still go back again to the village to look for another person to bring it to the town, and as well teach the person the same business, and the person will also do well. He will also settle the person the same way his boss settled him. This is one of the reasons. That is a networking, making the wealth go around. That is one of the reasons why if you come to Igbo land today, you always you'll be wondering how, because a lot of nice buildings, nice houses, in the village. So most of those people, they are not living in the town. They're not even living in the village. They live in the town because they're doing business in the village. At least they will come down to the village to build house, not forgetting their culture, where they are coming from. I don't know if somebody is getting my point. So this is one of the reasons why Igbo people are very highly business-minded people. So this message, I want to pass on this message here. This day and age, this 21st century, our youth now find it difficult to go for this apprenticeship. Our youth now find it difficult to do this boy of a thing. Our youth now find it difficult to cool down and learn trade. Because of what? Because of the negative effect of social media. People coming to the social media, flaunting their wealth, showing off their wealth and money and their luxury life. So people now think like going to do apprenticeship or Eba boy will delay or will distract them or draw them backward. This video, I'm making it personal. I'm making this video to directing it to our Igbo youth. We must not leave that apprenticeship that has put Igbo race on the map. We must continue with that apprenticeship. It is very, very important. It helps a lot. Because of now, people don't want to do apprenticeship anymore. Now you can easily find kidnapping. Before then, there was nothing like kidnapping in Igbo land. There was nothing like stealing, robbing, and all that. There wasn't stealing and robbing, but it wasn't this rampant like this now. Okay, so we must have to go back to that same pattern that we were using to create wealth and also teach people how to trade, and creating avenue for our young people to engage in trade. This apprenticeship have helped Igbo families a lot. So we must not let it die. Young people now don't want to learn trade anymore. The young people don't want to what they want now is egombute. Just bring the money, whether just cut it like that, whether it's ripe or it's not ripe. Just cut it like that and bring it like that onto the table. And this is uncalled for. This is not what we are known for. We are known with Eba Boy apprenticeship. Once you finish, serving your boss, you will be settled. There will be a shop, or a boss will rent a shop for you, stock up the shop with goods, give you capital that you will use to, start up your life, and as well, rent a house where you will be living, to do your business as you begin to grow. It is very, very important. This apprenticeship is not something we must let down. It's not something that we would take for granted. It's not something that anybody would. In fact, there's another thing that I wanted to point hands. I always tell people, please, because Nigeria produces thousands of graduates every year. Instead of you to be sitting and be waiting for government to create a job for you, try to engage in a skills acquisition. It's very, very important. I will always advise people, once you finish secondary school, don't enroll into university immediately. Go and acquire skill. At least bring out 1 year, 2 years to acquire skills first before you start, enrolling into university. If you enroll into university with your skill, it will definitely help you a lot. You can be in the school and also be doing your handwork, and as well be fetching money for yourself to pay your school fees and handouts and other things in the school. So let's use our common senses. It's not just sitting and waiting for government to do everything for us. That same pattern that we were our forefathers were using, our fathers were using those days. Let's adopt that pattern and start with it now. Apprenticeship is very, very important. People don't want to engage in business again. People don't want to engage in trade. People don't want to engage in skill acquisition. What they just want, bring it now. Let's make it now. You see 20 years old child trying to drive Mercedes Benz, 18 years old boy trying to drive Mercedes Benz. If you go to native doctors, you see native doctors, advertising these children on Facebook, telling you that these are the children that I made rich. 20 years old boy, what have you done to make money, that you used to buy Benz? So we must have to adopt that pattern of, apprenticeship, that Eba boy. It is very, very important. And if you're a graduate, I will advise you to try to acquire skill. It will help you a lot. It will go a long way for you. Instead of you to waiting for government to provide job for you. Government will not provide job for you. First of all, even if government provide job for you, how much is the salary? How much do you think civil servants earns? People are protesting for 70,000 naira minimum wage. What can 70,000 naira do for you, a graduate? 70,000 naira cannot even, it's not even up to $50. That's what you earn for a whole month. It can't go anywhere for you. So there's nothing like skill acquisition. There are some people we call tailoring those days. Now we call them fashion designing now. Those fashion designers are making a lot of money. Fashion designers in Nigeria right now, and not only in Nigeria, everywhere in Africa, they are making a lot of money. Carpentry, what people we call carpentry before, we call them furniture designers. They design furnitures and all that. They are making a lot of money, even employing people. There are a lot of skills that you can learn out there that will definitely put food on your table and save you from stress and carrying files up and down. That's my piece of advice for you. God bless you. See you in the next one.